Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the premiere episode of our podcast Think and Talk, where we talk about things that we think and believe that needs to be discussed but never get the courage to speak up. I'm your host Ishtiaq bin Murtaja and I believe that thoughts are important. So, let's get them words to be expressed. Today, let's get on a thoughtful journey to unravel the notion that today's youth might be too distracted to bring a meaningful societal change. I am from this generation, so I believe that I can fairly talk on this topic from my own experience. I believe there can be several issues behind this problem. So many that I can't even finish talking about in one episode. I don't even know all of them. But the one I shall keep on the top of the list is the digital dilemma. In an era dominated by screens and notifications, are we, today's youth, too focused in the digital world to notice the real issues around us? Let's ponder on the impact of constant connectivity on the ability to focus on societal matters. With the world at our fingertips, we are more inclined towards instant gratification rather than investing time in understanding and addressing deep rooted social challenges. It's kind of a paradox of choice. In a digital world which is offering us endless options, we, the youth, are overwhelmed by the choices, leading to lack of commitment to a particular cause. A research conducted by Microsoft in 2015 found that the average attention span of Generation G individuals was only about 8 seconds, where the millennials had only 12 seconds. The study attributes this decrease to the generation's constant exposure to digital content and multiple screens. Amidst this much distraction, the youth finds no way to channel their energy towards mindful engagement and societal issues. The horrible part is, thousands of psychologists and IT experts are working day and night to figure out how to grab our attention from our life to them. There is a saying on the internet, if you are not paying for a product, you are the product. When we use social media, we think we are the consumers who are getting it for free. But the reality is, our time and attention, are the products that they are selling to the advisors. Maybe what I am saying is nothing new. Maybe we all have heard it or read it before somewhere, but never thought it carefully. It's possible that you have read it on a social media platform which was suggested to you by that social media algorithm. It's like the time when Indian people was shouting boycott China while Chinese factories are busy making boycott China t-shirt and caps. Sometimes I really feel disappointed seeing the mindset of our generation. We are too much consumer driven, materialistic, and overly practical people. It's turning us into some self centered, selfish beings. For a change, for a revolution, someone have to dream. The dream needs to be about the world that we want to build, and the dream world would be something that is better than in the one we are living right now. The dream world would be something that is worth fighting for. Every revolutionary, every change maker in the history was a dreamer. But I feel like even if our generation can dream, our dreams are all about ourselves, centered to ourselves. We stopped thinking about others, we stopped feeling for others. We cannot do something absolutely selfless without thinking what's in it for us. Probably most of us never got the joy, the inner peace that comes from the doing a selfless good deed. Boys and girls from our generation don't fall in love anymore. They get into relationships. They don't love, they make love. Day by day, our feelings are getting stone cold. We are turning into a bunch of heartless, soulless machines. I really envy those who were young or adolescents in the 90s. They probably were the last generation to experience the real taste of humanity. It was an era which was less smart but more humanly. It, I believe, was a simpler time, a better time. At the end of the day, I believe that the challenges are real. Call me old fashioned, but I believe this is a devastating situation and it needs to be changed. Otherwise, the future that is waiting for us, as per my calculation, is going to be catastrophic. What's your opinion on this? Do you agree or disagree? If you agree, what solution do you have in mind that can be useful? If you don't, on which points do you disagree? You can tell me on Instagram, YouTube, or mail on thinkandtalk@protonmail.com. You can also share your thoughts on different topics that we can discuss on the upcoming episodes. Thank you for joining us on Think and Talk. Until the next episode, Fi Amanillah.